Alrighty, I am back. We're going to do another refit video where we are going to refit this other French battleship, and then we'll probably get do their heavy cruiser as well. This is a big one. This is like 15,000, almost 16,000 tons. So hopefully we can do some work with this. So let's see what we can do here. Now, my biggest concern, as always, what on earth are you doing with this funnel up here?
Midnight.
Cannot build hull. Battleship is not research. Funnels should not be placed in front of main tower. That's the main tower here. So can I not refit this guy? Oh, that's interesting. I can't refit him because I don't have the battleship yet. That's awfully interesting. So this is a bigger battleship than what I can produce, because I really just wanted to make some... got these 9.2-inch guns and stuff. Alright, well, I guess we're not doing him. I guess we're going to do a cruiser refit. Alright, so... well, that's interesting. We learned something new. If I don't have the battleship design, I can't refit it, which is... I never knew that. So we're going to go refit this cruiser instead. And my main problem with the French cruisers is that they seem to be allergic to putting bulkheads. So we're going to have to figure how to make this work. We want to have maximum bulkheads. We can probably go with more draught. And I guess we will lower the beam because I can't make them more than 7,000 tons.
And about bulkheads, destroyers are the same way.
Yeah. So 5.1, 5.09. There we go. So 7,000 ton cruiser. Now what do we have here? You are Mark II 9.6-inch gun, so we could leave this alone. This is very front heavy. I don't really like how front heavy you are. I'm kind of curious. Can I put another... I can't put a gun up here. Can I put a barbette? I can. Alright, so we're going to go put a barbette here. So I need to get some back weight. And I'd love to put... I guess I'm just going to put an 8-inch gun, because I can't put a 9.6 up here. I'm just going to make it way too heavy. He's got way too many funnels also. Well, let's go worry about his tech first, then we'll sort of figure out how we can... Whoops, I clicked off the game. My bad. I didn't realize I could... I thought I had to Alt-Tab to do that. Alright, so let's go... I want high explosive shells. With more ammo. So this is already... He's already teched out pretty good. He's got... How is he so forward heavy? We've got all these little derpy... We got all these little derpy guns here, which I think I'm gonna... we're going to just pull a lot of these off. That's totally not going to fit like this. We can make this guy pretty badass if we wanted to with all this stuff. Let's go pull these guns and... Oh, you can't move back, can you? So you're kind of stuck where you're at. That's interesting. Can't put a barbette there either. So this cruiser may need a serious... I may need a serious overhaul. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Let's...
You could always downgrade the guns.
Yeah, I could do that. Actually,
or you could just take off a few of the inches.
Well, I'm trying to keep my refit time as low as possible. You know what I could do is if I take you off and go with the 10-inch gun, go with the Mark II 10-inch. Let's compare the range. That's a 17.4. The Mark II 10-inch is better. And this is as far back as we can put it. And that saves on the weight. Now the 10-inch gun doesn't have a lot of armor. That's why it's so that's why it was lighter. So that's the... I may have to just simply do a major overhaul of this thing. How fast are you going? Going 19.3 knots, which isn't bad. I could reduce the beam. I can go natural. No, it's better to go with the induced boilers. Oh, these are double funnels. That's why it's a dual funnel one. Oh, I see what's going on. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go take you guys. Shit, I didn't want to do that. And we're just gonna radically change this design. We're gonna stick these back here. I'll put you back there. So these boats get in the way, and that's why I can't do anything on this. You know what would be interesting? This would probably be a major refit problem. I mean, because I can't put... If I could put some barbettes up here... I could make this thing just a massive shooting gallery. Alright, so... And it's still sitting at a 4-month refit, which is okay with me. Instead of this 8-inch gun, I could always go with... another 4-inch. Because it didn't really help the weight offset that much anyway.
Yeah, like after France, after World War Done one, they did a massive demilitarization.
Yeah.
And it really didn't fund much into the military after World War One.
All right, so I could pull off this. Some of these front guns aren't really doing a lot of good. I love how stupid the French ships look. I just absolutely love the French ships. They're just so ridiculous. I know I want to put something here. Oh, you know what? I'm do a do 2.9 right there. How are these 2.9s comparing? Let's see. That's an 11-kilometer range versus. Tell you what. Let's see. 1.9 versus 3.6. These 2.9-inch guns are at 5 kilometers. They've got a 3.6% chance to hit versus a 1.9, but they're not going to hit as hard. 200 damage versus half the damage. 4.5 shots per minute. Now we'll stick with the 4-inch. All right, so actually, I think I can scooch you guys back just a little bit more. And then we'll scooch you back. I could put one more up here, but there's not going to be enough. There's not really enough room for for another gun turret up there, I don't think. No, I'm not going to squeeze another one up there. So I'm going to actually scooch you forward again a little bit, so I want to have better firing angles. Like that. And then this aft belt is... Oh wow, let's see here. We've got a lot more foredeck than we need. There we go, that's perfect. That's good. It's still sitting at a 4-month refit, so we've got... I really want to get the barbettes as much as we... Can I go 10-inch barbettes on these things? I'd really... No, I cannot. How about 8-inch barbettes? 7-inch barbettes? Well, that's not ideal. I really want to have good barbettes, otherwise I will be sad. I'm just going to drop... I'll drop a little bit of main deck. Alright, that's... I really need bigger barbettes because these things could be kind of explodey. But given that I'm mostly going to be hunting down small ships with this, This is not bad. I'd like more range. His range is alright. But this isn't bad. It's really not. And this is kind of a nice cruiser. It's better than what I could... I really do like the French hotel ships. I think they look just kind of cool and stupid. And I could go fix the range later. So... yeah, I guess I'm going to call this one good enough. I need more armor for the conning tower. But that's as good as we're going to get. I really want more top armor for the... we're just not going to have a lot of armor for these guys. But, you know, we're mostly fighting small things, so... you know, it might have been a better idea with these guns instead of going with the... it's a 10-ton barbette. I could have gone with the dual and stacked, and no, it's fine. Alright. Here's the first heavy cruiser. And it's going, what, about 19 knots? I forgot to double check, but it's about, yeah, 19 knots. So this is good enough. And then we're going to work on the other heavy cruiser, which is this one, the Ernest Renan. And this guy's kind of small. It's only 3,700 tons. So this thing's kind of a baby cruiser. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this. This thing has so many problems.
Looks like early hit armored cruiser.
Yeah. I'm just gonna reinforce it up. I mean, on the bright side, right now it's sitting at a 1-month refit, and I really like 1-month refits. 2-month refits are okay. I really want him to go faster, but I don't want to screw with him too much. So it might almost be worth just doing this just to make it... I really hate all the way these side guns are set up. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull off all of you guys. And we're going to go with all these. We're going to make these 2.9s. And give them that nice juicy range. What's this? It's a front tower 2. What I really want is... oh, you can't be 2.9s because you're too big. So I have to go with like a little gun like that. All right, fine, whatever. All right, so this medium enhanced funnel is a funnel capacity of 6. So if I get rid of you, And that massively fixes the problem. And so we could do something like this. Let's go pop you off. And let's go change out these guns. I'm just going to go just regular 9-inch guns. This way they've got some kick. I mean, I could go 10-inch guns, but... Oh, these have, like, no armor at all. Oh, shit, this cruiser has no armor anywhere. What the hell? Why do you have no armor? Are you dumb? Yeah, probably. It's French. Alright, let's just give him armor. Alright, so now he has armor and a lot of forward weight. And we can just go with a bunch of 4-inch guns just to... But I don't have the... These 9-inch guns are probably too big for it. Let's get rid of that torpedo. I could go with 4.9s, or I could just have just a bunch of 2.9s. What's the performance difference? You know, we're just going to go with a bunch of 2.9s, and... Because the 2.9s have an 11-kilometer same range, basically. 3.5% accuracy, 1.8. And... Well, they weigh about the same, because these things have been improved. These actually weigh more. But these are a little bit smaller. Alright, these are going to be better at taking out torpedo boats and small ships, so... I'm going to do something like that. Now we're just going to go... There we go. We're just going to do this. Damn it. I'm having trouble clicking the right thing. There we go. Alright, so this is the cruiser I want. Now I just have to make it fit weight-wise. And I may have to take down these guns, although having 9-inch guns is not necessarily a bad thing, and I really don't care about these. Honestly, I really don't care about the casemates. I just don't. These weigh 13 tons. I'm not gonna... Well, I could worry about the torpedoes. These will probably come in handy later if I ever have to brawl something, but I don't... 1.2 kilometers. Alright, let's... We're gonna have to... drop down... This 5-month refit. I really want these going at least 18 knots. And... I really want them going 19 knots, but I don't know if I can squeeze that. That's going to be a little... We're going to go drop this down. Can I... If I scooch that forward a little bit... I may have just a little bit of trouble balancing this because I don't have quite enough. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we got 18 knots, we got a good range, we got maximum bulkheads. It's a 5-month refit, which I'm not super happy about. But it's, 5 months is okay. I don't really need all these extra torpedoes, but they're already in there, and I'm just not going to worry about it. I've got pretty good armor on the gun turrets. And there we go. A little bit of inner deck. Alright, we have ourselves a cruiser that's going to be really deadly against torpedo boats. Alright. And probably light cruisers. It'll tear those up too. It's got a pretty long range. This will be a good patrol cruiser. It's actually going to be really good. So, at least I hope. Guess we'll find out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm going to take a quick break, and then I will get back to the stream shortly. Also, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Goodbye.